Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 17th of February 2025. So, my darling Scorpios, we're just going to jump right in and start off with a Moonology manifestation card as an overarching energy. Then we'll move into my 3-card spread using the Michelle Knight Tarot cards. There'll be a link in the description for those. And then we will finish off with the Angel Answer cards. So, my darling Scorpios, if you haven't yet downloaded my free book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, link in the description, totally free, no strings attached. I would just love to get this message out. I would love as many people as possible to be able to read that book. And, maybe we can start a community or a discussion around just how tarot and the law of attraction work so well together. I mean, I make reference to the law of attraction a lot in my readings, and I'm very passionate about it, which is why I wrote the book. But yeah, I'd love you to get yourself a copy. All right, my darling Scorpios. So reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. So you're being encouraged here, my darling Scorpios, to reflect on what is most important to you this week. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming up for you, my darling Scorpios. What messages we have for you? Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, ooh, the Cup of Joy, Three of Cups, my favourite card. All right, my darling Scorpios, just make sure they're all in view. So what I'll do is I'll give you the meaning of each of the cards and then I will put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords in the tarot is a card of having a victory or winning a battle, but it's been a hard-won battle, my darling Scorpios. So you may have come out victorious on something, but it didn't feel very victorious to you. Like you sort of feel that it's been hard won, if you know what I mean. So that's the message or the card the message of the Five of Swords is that it is a victory or it is that you've won a battle, but it's been hard won. You can see these people in the background, they're walking away. They're done. He's won. They're walking away. He's got all the swords and he's not overjoyed. Maybe he looks a little bit smug, but he's not overjoyed. It's not like he's celebrating this win at all. And I feel that there may have been something that for you that has come in where you've won, but it hasn't been, you don't feel that it's been a victory here, my darling Scorpios. But I mean, then you've got the beautiful Six of Pentacles here. So I feel for you that whatever this was, this Five of Swords, it has brought balance back into your life, my darling Scorpios. I feel, that you can see here on the card the scales of balance. This is a card of reciprocity, the Six of Pentacles. It's a card of giving and receiving. And I feel for you that this has brought back into balance maybe where you were just giving and giving and giving and not getting anything back. And then, finally, you are starting to receive here, my darling Scorpios. And, I think that's can make you reflect on, what's important to you here, my darling Scorpios, because sometimes when we can win something, it can be at what cost? And I feel that's kind of what's happened here, is that you may have, I just feel that something was won, but you've felt that at what cost has that been won? And with the Six of Pentacles coming in here, I do feel it's brought balance back into your life, which was much needed. So, and then when we move on to the Three of Cups, I feel that you're celebrating this balance being brought back, into your life, my darling Scorpios, because you can see, I mean, this is my favorite card in this deck, is the Three of Cups. It is you're celebrating joy here. They're celebrating joy. They're celebrating happiness. They're celebrating a win. In the traditional tarot, there's a harvest here, and that's what they're celebrating. They're celebrating a harvest. It can also represent an engagement. So if there, is an engagement on the horizon that you, either for yourself or someone that you hear about, congratulations. But I feel this in this reading for you, my darling Scorpio, that you're finally able to celebrate a win of some kind, where you feel that, like I said, that battle that you had was won, but at what cost? But I feel that you're able to now enjoy this, whatever this situation is, my darling Scorpio. I feel that you're going to put this behind you, and, it's brought balance back into your life, and you now feel that you can enjoy your life, my darling Scorpios. You can feel you're okay. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay to celebrate the small wins, my darling Scorpios. I encourage you to celebrate the small wins, because that is what builds momentum into even bigger wins, my darling Scorpios. So, yeah, pretty simple message I feel here. And with this, reflect on your priorities. I just feel that, you're being encouraged here to, remember what this, what this was about. Remember that you won it, but at what cost? And reflect on your priorities, and, do what's important for you, my darling Scorpios, not what somebody else thinks you should do. That's the message I'm getting for you this week, my darling Scorpios. Pretty plain and simple, pretty clear. Don't think I need to sort of get too much more into that, but I just love that Three of Cups. This is your celebrating joy, happiness, success, whatever success means to you, my darling Scorpios. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Let me know if this resonates with you. Just drop me a little emoji or a comment. And, it really does do something to the algorithm, helps my channel grow, gets my message out. So hopefully, more people get to see my content, and it really helps me. All right, let's see what final messages we have for you, my darling Scorpios. Recovery, yeah. I do feel after this you will need to take some time for yourself. And that's what part of bringing this balance back into your life is rest, relaxing, recovering, my darling Scorpios. Forgiveness, yeah. You may need to practice forgiveness as to whatever this situation was. Communicate clearly, they say. As a year from now, you get a yes. Don't panic that it's going to take a year for this to happen. I just think you're going to look back on this situation a year from now and go, dodged a bullet, or best thing that ever happened. That's what I feel when that a year from now card comes up. I don't feel when it comes up that it's, oh, you're going to have to wait a year for this. No, I just feel that it's going to put it into perspective for you, that in a year's time you're going to reflect back on this situation and know know that it was the best thing for you, my darling Scorpios. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, my darling Scorpio, the first link in the description will take you to my website where you can book a reading. I'm still keeping that 10% off code, so please make sure to take advantage of that. And, just as a thank you to my beautiful YouTube community, I'm keeping that, going. And, you've been such a great support to me. So I just can't thank you enough for that. And I would love to get into this more and find out exactly what it is that maybe this Five of Swords was all about, and, help you work through it. Big energies, lovely celebratory energy on the way for you this week, my darling Scorpios. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.